Good evening. My name is Stuart Biles. I'm the director and vintner of the Stone Barn Vineyard Conservancy. Welcome to the vineyard at Deukmejian Wilderness Park. Our group is set up to hold programs about the wine history of this place and to celebrate and maintain the vineyard. One of those programs is to make wine from the grapes that you see here. In the big park remodel of 2004 and 5, the city planted this vineyard to commemorate and memorialize the French émigré winemaking family of Georges Leménager and his descendants, who purchased all this property in 1885 from the founder of La Crescenta, Benjamin Briggs. George's son, Louis Leménager, took over the winery and all of the vineyards and the rest of the businesses of the Leménager family. And it is to him is the great stone barn here that was built. If you look at the face of the structure here, you can discern about 3 different kinds of styles of stone masonry, which would indicate that there was a start and stopping and changing of different ones. What makes this stone barn so unique is that it's 2-story and that the original version had a peaked roof that had a livable attic with dormers on each side of the plains. A huge fire came and it burned off the face of the mountains, and every wooden part of the stone barn here. The Leménagers picked themselves up, dusted themselves off, and rebuilt the barn. And what you see today is their rebuilding thing, this great beautiful curving barrel vault roof that you see on this. A fortuitous circumstance occurred when in 2009 we had a disastrous station fire that burned off the whole mountain face here in La Crescenta and La Cañada. What it did is, growing out of the ashes were these grapevines. One of our members saw them, alerted us. We went in, took cuttings, potted them up, made new vines, and here they are in the vineyard expansion that we did in 2015 and 16. We sent off some grape leaves and structure to UC Davis Viticulture Department, and they, in their testing, their DNA testings, they discovered that this was an old 19th century grape called Burgher, which was very popular at that time to making the white wine, but it is no longer planted and very rarely used. So the original Leménager vines, at least one of them, lives on here today in the vineyard that you see. So when the city installed this vineyard in 2004 and 5, they planted grapes that were representational of the grapes that were once grown by the Leménagers many, many years ago. If you come to the park, come and look at the end rows, you'll see all the names of the vines that we have growing here. These are the Burgher vines that I was just telling you about. There's a Zinfandel, which is indicative of what the Leménagers grew here. These are particularly important because they're all cuttings from an old La Crescenta vineyard. The original planting of the vineyard by the city, Alicante Bouschet, are these 2 rows here. Alicante Bouschet is a French-based winemaking grape. It's a cross between an old French vine called Aramon with a Grenache-based grape from the city, around the city of Alicante in southern Spain. So hence the name Alicante. Bouschet is for the father and son who did the grafting and the cross varietal work. But this is what we make our wine with because it is such a huge producer. We can, at these 22 vines here, sometimes we're able to make almost 200 bottles of wine in a good harvest. Closest up here to the barn, our variety, another French variety called Early Burgundy in California, but it is neither early nor a Burgundy, but its French name is Aburiu, and it is still grown in France in an area that's adjacent to the Bordeaux wine region. Our group is here to maintain the vineyard, make wine, and to support and have programs on the wine history of this valley, this area, and adjacent areas throughout Southern California. We're an all-volunteer group, and as such, if you go online to visit the websites of the Historical Society of the Crescenta Valley and the Stone Barn Vineyard Conservancy, you'll find more contacts as to how to get a hold of us. We'd love to see you and have you join. Thank you very much.